say some words to our global staff.
Morning. Bonjour. Thanks, Yegi. It was really a shock. Although we have known that the old man was not well for some time, we knew he was old. And we understand the strain the prison years have taken on him, working on the quarries without what it could expose him to dust, hence his guilty in the late days. But to us as a union, he was more closer. For in 1987, our union, while he was still incarcerated, elected him as our honorable president as a form of aligning ourselves to his struggle, the struggle of the African Congress. Remember the fact that he started his working years in mining. He understood the way mine workers were treated. And we believe that he was the glue that get us together even when our country may explode. He was the person who showed that his years in incarceration were not a license for visions, for feeling bad to those who have placed him under bondage. He was a beacon of hope to many South Africans because we knew very well that our struggle was anchored around his name. And as mine workers, we think that we have not only lost a former state president, we have lost our honorable president. And I agree with you, Yegi, that maybe his passing on may create a dawning on all of us of the fact that unity is what we need at all costs. Nothing can justify any splitting of any formation because the organizations we lead are above us. We found our organizations in existence and we leave them there. Nobody can claim to own any organization, but to become part of it by being called on to lead. And I hope that this period of mourning will be that glue that will make us aware of the fact that we need each other in South Africa, black and white. We can only prosper when we are able to listen to somebody's views and engage than to believe that you can achieve it by winning, because winning can also be the beginning of a rupture. Winning must always be achieved after everybody has been consulted and consulted and given a chance to say his views. We believe that the country, yes, is mourning because a man like Madiba would have loved for him to live forever. But we knew it would have been impossible for any living human being to live. And many people were puzzled when they saw on TV people celebrating outside his bed. It is the culture at home that when a person was passed on, especially a brave man who have made a mark, you can only cry for cowards saying that they didn't have time to make their mark in life. Why did they die early? For men and women who have played a role like Mandela, you don't cry for there's a lot to celebrate from the life of the man. And I hope that his passing on will create a dawning in all of us that we need a peaceful world, a world where there are no wars, a world where people can differ but find each other to these discussions, a world in which the rights of workers were proud because as a president of South Africa, the first of South Africa, he is the one who commissioned the commission to look at the lives of mine workers in health and safety, which culminated in the health and safety law in the country. There's a lot to celebrate about him. As a unifier, as a father figure, as a spokesperson, as a great thinker, as a man with no visions at all, a man who did not hate those who put him in bondage. He says this, the years he spent in prison prepared him for his presidency. Few people can say that. And I hope that all of us will bid him farewell, only remembering the struggle he has carried, and try to do our legal part in the world to make a mark not equal to his, but a mark we can afford to make. Thank you very much.
except to say empathy is the key word. Empathy refers to a human being having the ability to feel the pain of another person who is in pain, even when that pain has not visited him. I'm raising empathy in the sense that it is the international community which made it possible that South Africa is free. It is the international community which made possible that Mandela is free. We're hoping that as we bid him farewell, all of us will have learned lessons from him of forgiveness, as the President indicated, of unity. Trade unionism is about empathy, it's about solidarity. We want to thank you once more for being with us in this pain as we mourn, and we realize that we're not mourning alone, we are mourning globally. For those who read, consult the Bible from time to time, Matthew 5 says, "Blessed are those who mourn, because they shall be comforted." Thank you very much.
Does anybody want to say something?